Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Why this happens, but my whole team is tired. Man, that's so stupid, bro. Like, how does that happen? Second half, I think as the quarter goes, it gets better.
Looking to throw right away, Pickett. And swung out wide to Harris. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A first carry for Najee Harris. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Pickett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And his throw here's incomplete. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll throw again with Pickett. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Both those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Pickett now on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. pass running straight ahead. And a good stiff arm and some space to run. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
To the air on first down with Pickett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Here's Pickett. Flush to his right. And returning right back to Boykin. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Jones now on the jet sweep. get this one way up.
I missed that tackle, man.
45-yard line. Davis Price on 1st and 10. He'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. The Bears had 8 and 5 to start play. They've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Second and 7.
21.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A give left side for Davis Price. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Yeah, he could score, because they need to get that too. Can't even kill it.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Get the fridge.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They hand this off to Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw, Pickett. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense. And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They're going for this. Pickett. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. 18 of them. First and 10. Here's Pickett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On the give, this is Harris. He's got room at the 30. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Pickett now from the gun here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Struggle with this guy to play. Release is so slow. I can't do shit out of it. I can't wait till the playoffs.
Or do you go to
You
another section of the playbook?
You should get that ability.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same. But the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook.
Bubblegum offense. I know that's coming.
Confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 2nd and 12, Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play.
Bubblegum.
Say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Got it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. They'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
He finds his man complete. It's Curtis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. On 2nd and 10, Pickett. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Fields. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Oh yeah, fresh.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start falling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought you could get done. Sometimes when you open things up a little bit, you can get back to what you wanted to do before.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Second down, here's Davis Price.
God, man.
And some space here.
That's bullshit, bro. My whole D-line just went straight in the middle.
So there you go. They needed a big play.
That's crazy. Everybody ran in the middle.
And that was
This is the second time that happened.
Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half.
I know he's going to run. I mean,
They didn't panic.
I just got to get the outside. Every play's going to the outside.
And keep playing their game.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it leads down.
I think that's a big man.
17-14.
91
Patterson back
to
out
40,
there to send this one
49.
away.
Damn, that's a lot of points. I need that points to get my dev right now, man.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Pickett, he gets it complete to Harris. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's got some space here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Pickett will look to throw it here. Throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On the ground, it's Harris. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Pickett back to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Good pick.
And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one of the things on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Second down, and And again, it's Davis Price.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You can't throw no more picks. They trying to pick. They lose me. See, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing like, I can't really play my game because I'm trying to get this shit, man. I need this. I need this XP. Come on, man. I need this. I need this. I need it.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
And to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete.
He dropped that?
Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
I lose my trade. Damn it.
Picked off by Dane Cruikshank.
It's a mistake, man. I pressed the wrong shit.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
Square, not hand, square.
Not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
I know I wasn't gonna get it, man.
Running left, Davis Price. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Patterson's kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but a starting field position like that, 3's not what you're thinking of.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Looking to throw again on second down. Pickett. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Looking to throw. Pickett. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Pickett on 4th down. And this one is in.
Everybody in coverage. Damn.
The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Price. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or 2, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
Oh man, my whole defense is stopped.
That is a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
You know, as a defensive guy, I don't normally do this, Brandon, but I tip of the cap to the offensive coordinator. Design quarterback run at this stage of the 4th quarter when I expected him to throw the ball, and he got a 1st down.
Yeah, trailing this stage of the 4th quarter. Picked up the first, stopped the clock too.
Yeah, sometimes there's some guts in play calling when you go against the grain because you know you could easily be criticized if it doesn't work out.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Again, it's Davis Price. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Ty Davis Price with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And partner, we got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these 2 sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Pass complete to Harris. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That goes for a gain of 31.
I think if you asked them truthfully, they would have been happy to get 8, 9, maybe even 10 yards there and give a manageable 3rd down attempt. Instead, he found plenty of room there on the catch and run and turned 2nd and long into not just a 1st down, but a huge play.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Harris. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw here. Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't
Tell
know.
my quarterback
Another
this
big
guy.
touchdown late in the game. They look like
He
they're
still
in
got that slow
there's a chance.
in a way. He's just to get better.
Themselves.
Still sucks.
Yeah, but also, I mean,
Just gotta get him
just took
there.
the lead. You got to get your defense
Just gotta
ready
get
in the
him
special
better.
teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. All eyes on Fields. He's got Claypool. And he will get a good amount of yardage back on 2nd down, but the clock still runs. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Here's Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. And when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
4th down. Fields has to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock gets all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
I think I got it,
to
though.
kick it away
If I got full
touchdown.
touchdown, I think I got it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to get it.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
I hate when I get those things because it makes you play stupid.
So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return or a touchdown, it doesn't matter, right? You mentioned the word formality. Good job by them putting themselves in that situation where kicking off did not matter.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
I got an animation. So I would say that's crazy that I get an animation.